This is a quick review of a Kanstul 1525 B-flat flugelhorn. And I'm a trumpet hobbyist. I've been learning jazz trumpet on my own for the last few years. Right now I have two really great flugelhorns in my collection. And they're the best I've ever played. I've had several flugelhorns in my collection before. I've had an Adams. I've had ACB doubler. I've had a Blessing. I've had three Carroll brass flugelhorns. I've had a Getson Eterna. I've had an Edwards X19. I've had a Getson Custom Reserve. Those were all good flugelhorns, but in my opinion, at least for my playing taste, this Kanstul 1525 and my Conn Vintage 1 flugelhorn are the best for me that I've played. Unfortunately, the Kanstul factory, music factory, closed down a few years ago, so these aren't produced anymore. They show up on the web every now and then. I got this one from a music store out in California called the Brass Arc, and I got it for a really good price, just a little over $2,000. Normally these sell for about $3,000, but this is an incredible sounding and playing flugelhorn. They kind of consider this the legend of flugelhorns, and I can understand why. It features a 421 bore, and it has a 6.5-inch copper bell, and it just gives it such a beautiful, mellow, warm tone, and I love the tone of this flugelhorn. And the lacquer on this is probably the most gorgeous lacquer that I've seen on a horn. I don't know how it's showing up on this video in this light, but it's a really kind of a gold copper looking lacquer, kind of on the dark side, but it's just gorgeous. In contrast to the rest of the body, which the valve block is yellow brass here, and the lead pipe. But I just love the look of this lacquer. It's again the most beautiful lacquer job I've seen. There's not much engraving on here. It just has the Kanstul logo. They could have done a little bit more with the engraving. Not a biggie. Valves are incredible, just super valves. And I love the top caps. They're flat, kind of cool looking. Valves are very smooth, very fast. Got a nice little pinky ring on the top here. And a feature, this horn plays very efficiently. It may have something to do with the straight through lead pipe into the valve block. In contrast to like my Conn here and most other horns, it's not straight through. As you can see, it's not straight through. This does, like I say, it plays very efficiently. The intonation is excellent. I just have to pull out the lead pipe just a little bit to get it in tune. But the tone's lovely, and I love everything about it. There's maybe two little things I wouldn't have done, or I would have changed. Number one, it's got the Amato style water keys. I don't like those at all. I haven't liked them on a trumpet or any flugelhorn that I've had. They just don't work, in my opinion, as well as the triggers or the Saturn style. So I have seen some 1525s with the levers on them. I don't know if they did that first and then went to the Amatos. I'm not sure. But I have a difficult time getting rid of the moisture because of the Amatos. The second thing is this trigger. It works very well, but it's a short paddle on here instead of the long that you have on the Conn. The Conn has a long one, and it just fits in your hand and operates a little bit better than this one, because of just how short it is and where it's placed. But again, it's not a huge issue. If you can get your hands on one of these, I would highly recommend it. I really bet, I have not played a Van Laar or a Bohm Flugelhorn, but I bet this rate's pretty close to those. It's just a fantastic instrument. I will put a link down below that gives a contrast in the sound between my Conn Vintage 1 and this Kanstul 1525, if you're interested. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.
3, 4.